everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new, my name is Cassie. I make videos every single week, so go ahead and click on the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on any more upcoming videos. So for today, I'm going to be using a one brand makeup tutorial to achieve this face, and I am going to be using the Balm Cosmetics. I haven't seen a lot of people use this brand, so I thought it would be fun to get on here and do it myself, and I did ask you guys on Snapchat what brand you wanted to see, and you guys said the Balm, so here it is. I do have a couple more in mind, but go ahead and let me know what makeup look you would like to see next, whether if it's using just one brand or just something different. I really hope you guys are having an amazing week, and if you would like to see how to get this makeup look or how I got this look, just keep on watching. Since we're using products all from one brand for this makeup look, I'm going to start off with eyes, which I always start off with the eyes. And the new thing that I will be using, since I didn't see any eye primer there, but I do like to use concealer as a double duty, I am going to be using this Time Balm Concealer. And I did pick this up at Cosmo Pro. I will have a couple of links down below where you guys can pick it up. But I know one of you commented on my previous video saying that you can pick it up at Kohl's, and I'm assuming they sell the Balm products at Kohl's. I personally have never been there to like look for makeup and stuff, but I actually need to go. Anyway, so this is how the concealer looks. I did mention the foundation in my previous video, and the concealer has the exact same packaging. I'm kind of excited to try the concealer because it is kind of like this creamy one. It does come with this little sponge. I technically never use those little sponges. The concealer has a really nice look to it, a consistency as well. So I'm just going to swirl my finger in there. Ooh, look at that. So I'm going to be applying this all over my eyelids to prep it for eyeshadow. Wow, right off the bat, I can already tell I like it. I already love the concealer, and I am using this in the shade Light Medium. Moving on to the eyes, I am going to be using the Balm's nude eyeshadow palette that looks like this. And I did get this as a gift for Christmas last year. The only downfall about this palette is that it doesn't have one white matte shade. These does have these. I'm done. It's Monday. I can't talk, and oh, I'm going to be taking the shade Sultry, and it's this light brown shade right here. This is a Stilazzi blending brush. I picked it up at a makeup show a long time ago. We're just going to work it into our crease. And a transition color is just going to help all the other shadows blend. I don't know if it's the concealer, but I'm really loving the way these eyeshadows are applying. They're blending out like a dream. I don't know why I haven't been using this palette recently. I really like it. Taking the same shade Sultry, we're going to be creating a little sandwich effect. So we will be applying it on the outer corners and our inner corners, and it's just going to help the shadows blend. And I am going to be doing a halo effect eye today. And I'm going to be grabbing my Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush because it's perfect for this. Going in with the shade Sleek, I'm going to be applying this on my inner corners and my outer corners as well, and it is a dark matte brown eyeshadow. And I'm going to be taking this with a Real Techniques accent brush. And going back with the Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to blend this out very lightly. You don't want to blend too much of the product. And then right in the center, I will be smoothing it out so it can connect. A very little bit of this product does go a long way. I noticed that they blend so easily and they're so pigmented. And I do like to go back in with the brush and take a little bit of Sultry and just blend it in my crease. The important part about this look is that it's all about layering colors. You don't want to add a lot of product all at once because then it becomes a little harder to blend. So what you want to do is gradually add product. So now I'm going back in with Sultry and my Morphe brush. I'm just making sure everything is well blended since the brown is looking a little bit darker now. So we want to make sure there's no harsh lines whatsoever. I wasn't too sure if I was going to take some concealer, but I kind of like how it looks, just to clean in this little lid space area to make the next shadow pop. Very lightly just cleaning that lid space. I'm not trying to take off too much of the brown color. For the next shade, I am going to be taking the shade right here, and it's called Seductive. I'm going to be taking the shade Silly since I want it to stand out a little bit more. This one does have little gold specks in it too. I'm going to focus this more right here. Make this look a little less smoky and more halo effect. I'm going to be taking the shade Snobby and popping that right in the center. And using the shade Serious, I'm going to be smoking out my lash line. Moving on to the face, I already prepped my skin with the Derma E moisturizer, and I also sprayed my Morphe R42 rose water. Now we're going to be moving on to foundation, and I'm using the Time Balm by the Balm, of course, and this is in the shade medium. I did mention this in my previous makeup look, and if you guys watched it, then you already know what my review in this video is going to be. So it is a cream product. It's a cream foundation. I personally love cream foundations. I feel like they apply better, they blend easier, and the coverage to it is amazing. So what I'm going to be doing today is applying it with a brush, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques buffing brush that looks like this. I'm just going to buff this in here and work it into my face, and you guys will see for yourselves how amazing the coverage to this foundation is. How a little bit of this stuff does go a long way. Doesn't feel oily or heavy at all, and it still kind of looks like my own skin, but so much better. It's medium to full coverage, so it's buildable. So this one has to be my absolute favorite. And now using another new product, and this one I just used it on my eyes. Moving on to concealer, and this is in the shade light medium. I'm just going to take this with my finger because I really love working with cream products with my fingers, and my hands are clean, by the way. So I'm going to be placing this right underneath to cover my discoloration. Right off the bat, I already love it. I have really dark eye circles, so I really appreciate a really good concealer. Wow. I didn't even need a color correct, and I feel like it hit a lot. Since I don't have any powder, I just went ahead and used my own powder, and I'm going to be moving on to eyebrows. The only product I was able to get my hands on was this Brow Pow, and it's this powder formula eyebrow product, and I'm kind of excited to use it because I haven't used a powdery product for my brows in such a long time, and I remember how much I would love it. I am really digging this eyebrow product. And taking a little bit of concealer, I'm just going to clean around my brows. So another thing that I did not pick up was a bronzer. I couldn't find the bronzer, maybe they ran out or something. Really wish I would have had the time to go and look for one. But I'm going to be improvising today, and I really like the shade Sultry right here, and I think I'm going to be using that to bronze. Make sure it's only dipping in there and not the other shades. That actually looks really nice. Oh wow, I really like the way this made my nose look. I'm going to be taking the shade Serious, which is this black one, and I'm going to be applying this on my waterline. And with a blending brush, I'm going to go back in with Sultry and just buff out the lower lash line. And I'll just be applying a coat of mascara. To highlight, this is going to come to no surprise to you guys because I love this highlighter with all my heart, and I am going to be using the Mary Luminizer, which is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. And if you guys have never seen it, here you guys go. I'm going to be popping this on top of my cheekbones and also on the tip of my nose. I'm going to be taking a little bit to my brow bone as well. For lips, I do have two options. I don't know exactly which one I want to use yet, and I do have this one in Committed, and then I also have Honest. This one's a little bit more orangey, this one's a little bit more pinky, so I think I'm going to go with the orange one for now. So I'm going to be taking the Meet Matte Hues in the shade Honest. These liquid lipsticks have one of the best formulas. I really like it. It's super creamy, and they dry out beautifully. Taking a little bit of the luminizer, I'm going to apply this right on my inner corners. And I'm just going to be sealing the deal with my rose water from Morphe R37. I don't know if the Balm had one. I didn't see one on display, so I'm just going to share the one that I like to use. And this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit on the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on any more upcoming videos. And if there is any other one brand of makeup tutorials you would like to see on my channel, then go ahead and let me know down below. I actually plan on doing a drugstore one, a little bit more affordable, and I already have one brand in mind, but go ahead and leave me your comments down below because I would also like to do other ones. I think this is very fun. And my final thoughts, I absolutely love everything. I love everything. Some of these items I've already had in my collection and some of them are new, and I got to say, as for the new products, I am truly impressed with this concealer. Today was my first time using it, so I am super impressed. It really covered my eye circles like crazy. I didn't even need a color correct or anything. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!